talking about Sauber and Audi and why it's so hard for them to pick a second driver for 2025. It was very easy to pick Nico Hulkenberg, and it should be like that for the second driver. There's a lot of drivers available, but to me, when you see a Formula One team and they're twiddling their thumbs about the driver lineup going, we're going to assess every available option and we're going to have a good look and we're going to take our time. To me, that speaks to incompetence. It reminds me of Williams back at the end of 2017. They were doing that. They're like, maybe De Resta, maybe we'll put Kvyat, maybe we won't. We're talking to a lot of people. And they went into 2018 with Stroll and Sirotkin, and we all know how that went. Now, coming to Sauber this year, they had a short list of drivers that they wanted, current drivers. They wanted Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly, and Esteban Ocon. These are the three drivers that were part of their short list that are current F1 drivers. Now, despite Audi going to be a works team in 2026, all three of these drivers have spooned the team, most notably Carlos Sainz, but I find it also interesting to see that Ocon and Gasly never considered Audi as a potential seat. They would all rather go to customer teams like Williams, Haas. So, not a lot of confidence in Sauber and Audi. And then they've had other drivers. There's been so many names thrown around. Liam Lawson, Gabriel, Bortoleto, Mick Schumacher, Valtteri Bottas is their current driver. Also, Zane Maloney. Felipe Drugovich was mentioned once. There's other names, but now Robert Shwartzman, because he's in the car. Now, I don't know about Lawson because I know that the management have changed. And to be honest, I have a fairly high opinion of Matteo Binotto. But just this last weekend, going into the weekend, there were rumours about Bortoleto and how Fernando Alonso was there. So Sauber met Fernando Alonso, apparently, who is part of Gabriel Bortoleto's management. So that was the rumour going into the weekend. Bottas said he's having talks with the team. Robert Schwartzman's in the car in FP1. And Mick Schumacher's also talking to the team with his management. So, how come these Formula One teams, they can't be decisive about who they want in their car? I know that their first choice, Carlos Sainz, has said no. But to me, if you can't get the current drivers that you wanted, at least be decisive about the rookies and say, well, this guy looks really fast, we're picking him. But Audi seem incapable. It just looks like a shambles, their decision-making process. And I want to say, to me, the only choice for them, when Carlos Sainz wasn't available, should have been Teo Porcher. It shouldn't have been anyone else. He's the reigning Formula 2 champion. He's the second youngest Formula 2 champion, though I think that'll be beaten this year. But he's very young. He's only just turned 21 this year. So he's got time on his side. He's been quick throughout Formula 3 and Formula 2. Holds the record for the youngest ever Formula 2 feature race winner. The youngest ever Formula 3 race winner. What is it that these other drivers have that he doesn't have? There's nothing. None of these names show that they're an upgrade on him. No one stands out. Oh, The only one the only name that gets bandied about that really makes sense to me is Gabriel Bortoleto. He is very fast. He's a Formula 3 champion. He looks to be the runner-up, highest placed rookie at the moment in Formula 2. Okay, he looks very fast. It's a shame if he's not in Formula 1. He's not going to graduate with McLaren to the F1 team. So maybe there's some sense in looking at Bortoleto. To me, it's obvious. The decision should be between Pourchaire or Bortoleto. And if it was me, I'd go with Pourchaire. I'd offer Bortoleto the reserve driver role, and I would give him FP1 sessions and have him ready in case Nico Hulkenberg retires. But to me, if you have Nico Hulkenberg, he's already a veteran of the sport, so I think you should very much have a young, fast driver in the second car, and to me the obvious choice is Théo Pourchaire. But they're talking to all these different drivers. They're all like on the short list or long list, It doesn't look... I don't understand what is so difficult for Audi to pick a driver.